Hello.
What's happening, Aidan? How you doing?
Good saying that.
You're on with me and James Doolan.
Oh, nice one.
Cheers for coming on the podcast, Aidan.
Yeah, no problem, mate. Sorry, my phone's playing up a wee bit.
No, that's fine, mate. That's fine. You all good, yeah?
Yeah, just back from a hard night of training, man. Just I don't know when everyone in the gym got so good.
So, because the fight's getting quite close now, eh? The 20th of March.
2 weeks, man. Can't wait.
Are you looking forward to getting back in there? I think it was it May last year you fought Steve Amiable?
Yeah, just been too long. Just can't wait to get back in. It's been a long, hard camp as well.
You were kind of looking for a fight for a while there. Was that getting a wee bit frustrating, just waiting to get a date and an opponent?
Yeah, well, I basically said to Cage Warriors I wouldn't be free after October. Right. So it was trying the hardest to get on a card between July, August or September, but nothing came. I think we're a wee bit short in the featherweight roster just now, so there was nothing at the time, so it's cool. I've been still training hard and did a lot of jiu-jitsu competitions last year as well. Just always working on that as well, so it's not like I sat at home on the couch doing that, and I'm still keeping super active.
I guess that's the sensible thing to do then. You've got that sort of gap in between fights. If you're out there improving as a fighter, was that something you were particularly looking to do, get out there and get into grappling contests? No, not really, but our gym's getting ridiculously good with grappling. Like Kev competed at Grupo Fest the weekend. We've got like Mike Hunter winning all these competitions, and it's ridiculously how good everyone's getting in jiu-jitsu now. So it just made sense to compete with them, plus they're all staying active. Yeah, that's it.
Like I say, I'm always trying to improve my jiu-jitsu. It's probably my strongest weapon when it comes to MMA. So if I can just keep getting better, then it's only going to make me better.
Well, that's definitely been on display in your previous fights in Cage Warriors and fights out with Cage Warriors. You were saying there, Aidan, obviously about this camp. It's been a difficult camp. I know you've been coming down to higher level in training, so just tell us what the camp's been like for you, travelling around and stuff like that. Yeah,
so I lost my job at the end of the year last year, and I've got a new job at a shift. I was doing lates and then doing earlies. It's just been an absolute nightmare to, I was wanting to do a lot of travelling for this fight camp. There's nothing wrong with training at the gym, but it's always great to get different guys. Like, I was at higher level 2 weeks ago, and I did 2 sessions at higher level for my last fight as well. And it's just ridiculous how good everyone is there. If I could get down every week, I would, but it's just a 4-hour drive. It's a bit of a nightmare. And then, having to fit in with work and having a 2-year-old at home. And, of course, training as well, because, an 8-hour round trip, then I'll lose out a lot of time in training. But I think I'm going to higher level this weekend, so on the Sunday for Super Sunday, and then that'll probably be my last spar till the fight. Well, my last hard spar, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's just been strange because I was working in the stills for the last 6-7 years, and then just having to do this now, just everything's totally changed. But it's still good. I'm still smashing all my PBs in the gym and still training like a madman, but it's just totally different to what I'm used to.
Obviously with a schedule like that, you're obviously getting stretched really thin, and definitely, I know, but it's like having a young kid as well. That can be a challenge within itself. How's it getting the right recovery and stuff like that, and with a schedule like that, obviously working, then you're trying to travel and stuff like that as well?
Yeah, I'm quite lucky that I'm sponsored by a supplement store called Sunsup. They provide all my supplements for recovery and stuff like that, so I'm quite lucky with them. But also I've always been super active. I hate, on my day off, my worst nightmare is sitting in front of the couch and chilling out all day. I'd rather be doing something, whether it's going out and climbing a massive hill or something, I hate. So I do enjoy it, actually. I wouldn't really have any other way, just going out and doing 3 sessions a day.
And obviously, see, you're constantly doing a lot of running and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, I don't know where the running came from. It's not that I like enjoy it or do it competitively. It's just, I don't know. It just helps take my mind off training. If I'm just constantly training all the time.
A lot of people do say that running is kind of, so what's the word? It's therapeutic almost. You can just get out there and clear your head a wee bit, gather your thoughts. Is that something you find with running you get the benefit from? Yeah,
not only that, I find, like, especially in like my last couple of fights, is I always seem to outwork my opponent in terms of cardio. Like, they'll slow down in the later rounds when I keep the same speed. I think that's down to running, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just keep going plus you're keep working hard plus you're tired. Like that last fight there, it was 3 rounds stand up. No, it was a lie. Steve got the takedown with a couple of minutes to go, but I could definitely feel in the third round I was starting to edge it. Yeah. And then obviously there was that accidental eye poke, and Steve took the full time to get his breath back, and then that's when he scored the takedown. I always think that eye poke cost me that fight.
When you sort of look back at that fight, obviously you've got Emrah Somi's coming up, but when you look back at that fight and you see Steve then went on, he obviously got the title shot. Realistically for you, a good victory in your next one. You're saying obviously there's the 145 division maybe doesn't have as many people in it at the moment. Realistically,
it's not got the people in it because of the stark talent. It's just, there could be more guys, but the guys that are in it are all on an incredibly high level.
Yeah, we were discussing that with myself and James about some fights at the 145 before we called you. Realistically for you, how far away do you think you would be from a title shot? Obviously I know that's something you'd be hoping to get.
I look back at the Steve fight, the Emrah fight, and just how close that was. And then he obviously went on the fight for the title. So if I'm good enough to, take him to his limits, then I know that the title shot's just around the corner. But to be perfectly honest, I couldn't care less about the title. I just want to keep going out and putting on great performances, and I just love fighting.
Yeah, so
honestly, the title was the last thing on my mind. I just want to just keep having good, exciting fights and just enjoy it.
We'll bring James in for a minute on this as well. Obviously, James is getting to see you down at the gym. So you're seeing Aidan when he comes down here. How good do you think Aidan's looking at the moment and progressing?
I love having him down here. He's at that weight where most of our guys are, Danny and Stevie and Mark Ewan and stuff. So, and he pushes them. He's like I'd love to have him here full time, to be honest. So it's cool when he comes down, and I always learn stuff watching him, which is cool. I know I missed you at the weekend there. I was at a wedding, but the guys were saying you were looking sharp, and they also said you were looking pretty light. I don't know if that's just in comparison to Luke Shanks, who's still pretty heavy for the same date. But I think
there's only 2 kilos between you and Luke.
Yeah, I know, and there's like 9 kilos between you in a couple of weeks on the scales.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but I think you're maybe like 2 fights away for the title there. I think if whoever comes out of the good one in a aimable fight, you take out your guy and then take out them if it goes that way. But I'd imagine you're only a couple of fights away for the title if that's the way they go with it.
Yeah, man. We're 3 fights left in the contract, so hopefully I can get it before that's up.
Yeah.
So the Steve Amiable fight, obviously, is that one you would like to get back at some point?
To be honest, I'd rather, fair enough I lost, but I'd rather just keep fighting different opponents and getting different styles and learning different things each time. I'm not really bothered about getting the revenge or anything.
Yeah. And
that's never been an issue. Like, I tell you what, though, like, I used to really want the rematch with Carlisle because it's probably my worst performance to date. But then after a while, I was just thinking, I'm glad that I lost that fight because I went on an absolute tear after it. And it was the fight I needed to push myself to the next level. So after that last fight, I went on like a massive win streak. Mm-hmm. And then I think the same's going to happen now. Just after that loss to Steve, just going to turn it up a little bit.
So for you then, it's just about trying to be as active as you can possibly be in the Cage Warriors promotion.
Yeah, this year I just want to I want at least 4 fights. I was wanting 4 fights last year, man. But I say it's just a nightmare getting matched sometimes. But if I could get 4 fights for the end of this year, I'd be happy. And
presumably you'll be taking down a good support with you down south.
Yeah, well, I got 20 tickets sent through, and they were all gone within the first week. So probably about 30 tickets have sold so far.
Excellent.
And then, of course, UFC the next night. So.
Right. So have you managed to get yourself a ticket for the UFC at all?
Definitely.
No.
Close tickets as well. So.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just like I might as well go all out.
Well, that's it. You'll be down there anyway, so might as well.
Just a quick question: Woodley or Edwards? Who have you got?
What's that?
Who have you got out of Woodley and Edwards?
It's a difficult. It depends. I think it depends what Woodley turns up. I think if it's a Woodley we've seen in the last couple of fights, I would favour Leon Edwards in it. I don't know what James would.
Nah, I've got Edwards winning.
I've got Edwards as well. I think he's massively underrated. He'll neutralise Woodley, I think. I think once he takes him past that first round and a bit, it becomes less dangerous. I also think he could pretty much recreate what Rory McDonald done to him and just slide away and jab his head off.
Do you think the Woodley, because Woodley I thought looked better before he had the belt, and then he seemed to be, I don't know, he just didn't seem to have it just wasn't as dangerous, obviously except in the Darren Till fight.
He seems distracted, I think, with his commentary commitments, his rap career and whatever else. He probably never had them on the way up in his kind of run to the title.
Yeah, he's getting older as well.
Yep.
Yeah, that's at father time. Have you managed to check out Woodley's rap album, Aidan?
No, I only listen to actual decent music, so I'm afraid I've not had a chance yet.
So, what's your go-to songs? What's your favourite songs in the gym?
Oh man, just now it's like Sam Fender, DMAs, and Catfish in the Bottom, and like that kind of music. But it changes all the time. Go through phase. If people could see what I listen to in my iPod, I'd get bullied.
Can we maybe get an insight into your iPod? I'm intrigued.
Nah, I can't.
Need to
I'll
keep
use all my sponsorship.
It's no Venga Boys then, like that, is it?
Venga, of course. That's not embarrassing.
Well, I've got to ask you as well. Obviously, just the past weekend there, you were down on top. You were down on top cornering. Give me your thoughts on Gingy's performance.
Yeah, it was a full performance. You know, his stand up was really slick. His takedown entries to the cage were really good. His control, everything was good. We planned on his opponent really likes coming forward. He was really aggressive with coming forward. So our game plan was for us to go forward and kind of put him off his game plan. Get the cage control and get the takedown off the cage, which is different for Ginge because Ginge is a striker. He's a knockout artist as well. Yeah. So it was good to see him put on a full performance. And now the armbar at the end of the second round was so close, and then the rear naked choke at the end of the third was super close as well. It was a full performance, and then he went and then he proposed to his missus, and you could see all the married people in the crowd just burying their heads in their hands. It's a mistake.
How did you feel about that? Did you suggest he went for it?
No, he never told me it was happening because I would have slapped him and told him to focus on the fight. But but I'm chuffed for him. Him and Leslie, really good friends with me and my missus. So
yeah. How do you feel when you're in the corner with one of the guys at the gym versus when you're in the cage yourself?
I used to hate cornering because I was always too nervous and I could never get my brain wouldn't react in time to shout out advice to help out because I was always so nervous. But see, recently I've really started taking a liking to the coaching and cornering kind of side of it. I thought the the game plan we stuck to was really good, and then in between rounds I thought the advice I was giving James was really good as well, because then not only was it giving him the advice, he was going out and he was actually doing it, and it was winning in the fight. So to be honest, I really enjoy the corner, and I know for a fact that, you know, when I'm done with MMA, I'd love to corner and coach.
Yeah, and when you're doing the coaching side of the things, can you take anything away from that to benefit you as a fighter?
Yeah, there was a few things I saw at the weekend that I took away and I've been working on in the gym this week. Maybe not pulling it off as well as it was at the weekend, but
yeah,
so it was cool. I was doing a pad session with Dean Riley from the Grip House a couple of weeks ago, and he showed me a couple of things, and then I had sparring the next day, and it's cool that I got the things he was showing me were actually working in sparring. A cool guy, Dean Riley.
Brilliant. Well, listen, Aidan, we really appreciate you jumping on the phone and giving us some time and coming on the podcast, mate. And obviously, I'm sure everybody in Scotland will be supporting you and wishing you the best on the 20th of March, mate.
Can't wait, man. I've got to give a quick shout out to a couple of sponsors, if that's all right.
Yeah, on you go, mate.
You know yourself, I always forget them. And the worst thing is now I've got about 5 new sponsors. So.
Well, good luck with this.
Luckily for me, I've got them all written down. Just a quick shout out to Kev McLoone and Murray Sports Massage, keeping them nice and loose for the fight. A1 Fight Gear, providing with the training equipment, it really helps. Sunsup for providing the all my nutrients and supplements. Got Lima Auto Body Shop, obviously helping out with travel for training, stuff like that. Doug Evans at Citizen. God, how many sponsors do I have? He helps me out with personal training as well. He's a great coach, so maybe look him up. Got rashcards.org. They've been providing me with training gear as well. And I've noticed that they're everywhere just now, so
yeah,
good to see them. Custom Inc. It's also my striking coach, Andy Hitchcock, who's been putting in crazy hours with me at this fight camp, so it's much appreciated. Angry Barber, keeping me looking semi-okay. But I've got a new sponsor, Rye Gas, a gas engineer. Good mate Ryan, he's been helping out a lot with this fight camp. Creative Sign and Print, he'll be doing my fight banner. So, and then my good friend Eddie at the Wood Centre, he's been providing all the help with costs for this training camp. I've got SKS Coatings, good mate Kev Stew, he's been helping out. And the last one is T-shirts Your Way. They obviously do all the fight T-shirts and all the gym T-shirts. So, and anything you're needing printed on clothing, they will sort you out.
So good job you wrote that down.
I know. No chance you would have remembered that.
I know. Well, think how bad it was when I had 4 and I couldn't even remember them.
Well, it's not a bad thing to hate too many sponsors, mate.
No.
But listen, we won't keep you any longer, mate. Thanks very much for the time, Aidan. And obviously, once again, best of luck on the 20th of March, mate.
Magic, mate. Hopefully catch you Sunday, James.
Yeah, I'll see you Sunday, mate.
Right, cheers, mate.
See you later.
Bye, man.